Anna fidgeted with the black lace binding her wrist. Something extraordinary was in the offing. Her writhing stomach confirmed it. "Ahem," said Aunt Rachel, Anna's guardian. The font of proper decorum clasped her hands firmly together in her lap and stared straight ahead, intimating the posture her ward should adopt. Typhoid had taken Anna's parents when she was 3. Her mother's dying wish had consigned her to the care of the reliable but wholly unimaginative spinster Rachel. Anna sighed and made an effort to appear respectfully bored while she waited for the rest of her family to settle in the offices of Crichton and Crichton. The reading of Uncle Silas's will had brought them to the 5 chairs arranged in a half circle before the desk of Mr. Julius Crichton, Esquire. Cousin Mildred wedged her prodigious frame into the center chair. Uncle Thaddeus and Cousin Joseph sat to her left. Aunt Rachel and her ramrod back occupied the seat to Cousin Mildred's right. Anna followed in the last chair. Mr. Crichton placed his spectacles on the desk, rubbed the bridge of his nose, and commenced the reading. A grandfather clock, opposite Anna, ticked with each period of its pendulum. Everything about Mr. Crichton, the cut of his hair, his crisp suit, the darkness of his cravat against his snow-white shirt, exuded dignified, professional detachment. An observer, Anna thought, watching but not living. With only 17 years of experience to draw on, she felt sorry for this old man and his stuffy profession. Up to now, the reading had been all property and assets, equitably, if not absolutely equally, distributed. No one had cause for complaint. Anna again fingered the black lace adorning the cuffs of her morning dress, a nervous and bad habit according to her guardian. A surreptitious glance to her left assured her that Aunt Rachel had not noticed this latest infraction. Anna shifted in the uncomfortable chair, suspicion mounting that something more and unusual remained.
Now we come to the last request in the will and testament of Silas Vandemar.
Mr. Crichton glanced away from the documents and cleared his throat, looking over the lenses at each family member in turn.
People often make, strange requests in wills.
Anna clenched her hands and grimaced. Would he want to be buried outdoors, left to suffer the elements on a scaffold like a savage from the Wild West of far America, or buried on a funeral pyre, floating down a river like some Hindu Raja from India?
Few of these are legally binding,
Mr. Crichton continued.
But as the last request of the deceased, we should at least take them seriously. Mr. Vandemar, well, let me read it before I go further.
Anna glanced sidelong at her relatives. All but Mildred leaned forward in their chairs, all staring intently at the solicitor, who situated his reading spectacles and took up the last page of the will.
I, Silas Charles Vandemar, being of sound mind, ask that any of my relatives with the mental temperament and physical wherewithal to carry out the task sever my head from my body. I beseech you, for the love of God, to please cut off my head.
Mr. Crichton removed his spectacles as he placed the plea for decapitation atop the pile of assets and properties.
That concludes the reading of Mr. Silas Vandemar's will.
The solicitor spoke without emotion, his monotone dusted with boredom, as if he were reading notices from the Times. So inappropriate, so incongruous, thought Anna. Silence answered Mr. Crichton's pronouncement. It seemed a miasma of dumbness gripped the family and held them still. Anna counted the ticks of the clock.
Good Lord,
cried Uncle Thaddeus, at last breaking the fast of speech. Disgraceful! Aunt Rachel held a skeleton-thin hand to her pale cheek. Are we to be butchers?
Ridiculous!
Cousin Joseph's mouth fell open. His squinty eyes darted between his relatives and Mr. Crichton.
Absolutely preposterous! Is such desecration even legal?
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.